Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Brian Bauer, and today I'm here to check out the Schecter 2023 lineup on the website. So just a quick reaction video because, hey, I need content. And apparently people watch some of this stuff, so or at least get through a couple minutes of it. So I'm gonna put it on the internet anyway. So we're gonna check out the website and all that stuff. So first off, I do want to ask you one thing. If you do want to subscribe, that's cool. But how about put a comment down about what your favorite Schecter model of all time is, whether you like them or not. Just leave a comment about what you think, and we can have a discussion in the comments. That sounds pretty awesome to me. You can like it and subscribe if you want. But if you are new around here, I do a lot of guitar videos and stuff. I talk about guitars. I play quite a bit. I release my own music and all that stuff. So by all means, check it out. Much appreciated. I do have music over on Spotify. You can check that out. The links are below. All right, without further ado, let's get to it. We'll give ourselves about 10 minutes. The site is just flying by right now, so I'm gonna click new. I think we're already there. All right, start off with, I see some Aaron Marshall signatures. It's already $13.99, assuming US dollars, which is probably fine for most of my audience, because most of my audience is probably in the US. So Aaron Marshall of Intervals. If you've never checked out Intervals, well, you've been living under a rock when it comes to guitar. He is an amazing guitarist from Toronto. This guitar right now, I really dig the finish on this. This looks really nice. No Floyds here. This is a non-locking trem. If you've played Schecters like the Nick Johnston signature and some other ones, the KMs, I really like the KMs. This, I feel like this neck is going to be pretty awesome, just like those guitars as well. This strikes me more like a KM, though. Two humbuckers and such. Really like that dark neck. I like how the back of it actually matches the front in this case. That dark neck, though, locking tuners. Let's just take a look at the specs of this. I bet some of these are going to be better than some of the Ibanez's. Some of the Ibanez's are cool, but I really like this right off the bat. So it's called Arctic Jade is what that finish is called. Tuners are Hip Shot Grip Lock. Cool. Macassar Ebony Fretboard Winch Neck. Let's see what else. It has Super Blue Lumen Lays. That's super cool. 25.5-inch scale. That fits my fancy. Thin C. Be sweet. 24 Jumbo Stainless Steel. That is a big deal to me. I love stainless steel frets. Graph Tech nut. Trust me, a good nut is always a good thing. Okay. But seriously, it really does help with your tuning stability and whatnot too. You don't want burrs in your nut, and some of those plastic nuts aren't so great. That one's gonna be pretty good. My Solars have, I think, Graph Tech nuts or something. They're really good. Hardware color chrome. Just Schecter pickups, and I think that's honestly good enough for these. Really, it's all about dialing your amp in anyway. They do a 7-string version of this. Again, it reminds me somewhat of a Keith Merrow. Looks really nice. What is this still Arctic Jade? This is called Cobalt Slate. Same nice looking neck, both the same, but it's for a 7-string, and it's a 26.5-inch scale guitar. I should do a video on differences because it does make a bit of a difference, and sometimes you're gonna like the shorter scale. But for those lower tunings, I think this would be really cool. All right, on to something else, but really cool. Let's go to the next one. This is called the EA Classic, C1 EA Classic. So it looks like a semi-hollow body. Grover tuners. Its guitar color is called Cat's Eye. Graph Tech nuts and all that kind of stuff. It's just Schecter pickups. They'll be perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure of that. You can see neck profile. Bridge, Fishman Power Bridge with piezo. Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool. Would really like to try that out. Has it just still kind of the same Schecter bodies? I don't know what the model it is. I'm not the most up on Schecter. Now here's the Schecters that I kind of remember from my younger days. I still think they were cool guitars, but I really hate the Damien bat inlays. However, this is a fan fret 7-string. If you like the Bad Endleys, that's cool. You're probably a massive fan of, you know, goth metal, Cradle of Filth, whatever it is you're into. Not really sure. All right, let's see. It's a multi-scale, and it's 25 to 27. So that is for down tuning. And trust me, that would be really good for down tuning. And the overall, would I choose this one? No, but if you want black guitars with bat inlays, that you want to play some, you know, heavier Cradle of Filth or something, then when I say heavier, I should say heavier than Cradle of Filth. I don't know what they tune to. Oh, they have an 8-string version of it as well. We're gonna skip that. This one is called the Ernie. I like this one a lot more. It has a Floyd Rose, but what Floyd Rose? Floyd Rose 1500, okay. It's got EMGs. I like this one a whole lot more. It's super gray, still kind of a gothic feel to it. I don't know who this. Oh, Body Count. Okay, so it must be some guy in Body Count named Ernie. Interesting. Okay, did not know that. I don't know much about Body Count. I'm pretty sure they did a Suicidal Tendencies cover at some point. It's a fun band, Institutionalized. Such a fun song. 24 stainless jumbo frets and all that stuff. Don't need to go through everything. It's got an 81 and an 89 in it. I dig it. Maybe not my first choice. Whoops, gone back. All right, we just skipped back there, but there's a John Brown signature. I thought he was with Mayonnaise, but I guess he took a deal with these guys. And it looks like there's several of them. There's a 6 left hand, a 7, an 8. I like how they have lefty models for this. That's actually really nice of them. Let's check out the 7-string though. If you've not checked out Monuments, they're kind of like a gentler band, a modern band, but John is an amazing riffer. Just seems like an overall fun guy. A really cool band. I'm really into them. This thing is super purple. This is one of those ones where they have that purple front, but they have that natural back. That neck looks amazing. And let me tell you, this isn't the best backside I've ever seen. There are some really nice backsides that I have seen out there, especially in Schecter. I don't know why they do it this way. Gee. I can't say this and not laugh. I've got the humor of a 13-year-old. Don't grow up. Oh man, but in saying that, that top I like it. It's not my favorite Schecter finish. Love to try the guitar out. I'm sure it's very similar to a lot of the other ones. This neck shape is thin U, so it's going to be somewhat different. It's got a really nice nut on it again. It's the Graph Tech one I was talking about. Schecter, Colossus, and Chaos Breaker. Don't know anything about that. You can EQ your stuff. These probably aren't muddy pickups. Honestly, from my experience with Solar Duncans, I can't see that any stock pickups these days being that bad. Okay, those are pretty cool. We'll take a look at the 8-string for 1 second. I'm pretty sure that's 27-inch scale. What I was guessing, 24 jumbo stainless steel frets. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I did try an 8-string recently that was fan fret. It was a Harley Benton, and I gotta get it for the channel here one of these days. Now that guitar really made sense in fan fret. I think that's what I'd want. So I'd probably skip this one. We got a few more minutes here, so let's go through a few more guitars for a minute. One of the Dead. Okay, so Body Count seems to really like this gray kind of gothic Schecter feel to it. You know what? And it might be a wonderful guitar. I don't know. I'm not really into V's. Sometimes I like to have an RR, but you know, again, I know these specs on this are going to be awesome. EMGs, locking tuners and stuff. If you're into that, man, I think Schecter really does knock it out of the park with things. My experience with Schecters have actually been really good. Now here's one, a Nick Johnston Telecaster. None of that stupid traditional Telecaster bridge. We got a nice string through body. Otherwise it doesn't seem a whole lot different. I will say that the Nick Johnston neck is probably one of my favorite things there, and on the actual Strat version of this, I can't see this one being any real different. guess they call this finish Atomic Frost. The bridge is a diamond PTS. It's a strength through thing. You get it. So apparently there's just a Schecter Nick Johnston pickups. It's probably actually like a higher end model of that. They do really high end ones. We have another minute or so to do another one. What one are we gonna choose? You know what one fits my fancy? This guy right here. Reaper 6 FRS Elite. Okay, I don't know what pickup that is. Is that an aftermarket pickup? It's not. It's a Schecter one, but it has a sustainiac in the neck. And the difference is that you can flick a switch and that keeps sustaining. Would absolutely love to try it. I mean, it's not my favorite look in the world, but that's just me. We don't really care about the finish and stuff. It's really about how it plays, what you think is a good finish. But I think overall this be cool. Its body is made of Kaya African mahogany. That's fine. You don't have to worry about all these fancy woods and stuff. It's no such thing as tone wood. It's a bunch of BS. So Grover tuners, ebony fretboards, wedge with carbon fiber reinforcement rods. That's the neck material. Sweet. 25.5-inch scale, ultra thin C. That's pretty sweet. Stainless steel frets, Floyd Rose 1500. I think that is spec'd very nicely. Screw it. Let's do one more before we hit the road here. We'll go with this blue one. Cause I'm blue, ba-da-dee-ba-da-dum, but I'm stupid and dumb, da-da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, that was just stupid. This video is cringe. Like literal cringe. Like I'm just doing this for the hell of doing it. Because it's kind of fun. So this one is a traditional pro. It's got 2 humbuckers. I don't know what kind of bridge that is. Let's find out. Diamond vintage tremolo. Okay, that's cool. I kind of like that blue finish on it. They call it transparent blue burst. I think this is really pretty. I bet that neck is really nice on it too. It has, hold up, if I could figure out how to get this move around. It has a matching backside, which is really nice. I didn't laugh this time because we got something going for us. Schecter locking tuners and stuff. This one, it's a little cheaper, so it doesn't have the stainless steel frets, but it has a Graphtec nut. That's probably more important. This guitar is going to last you a long time. And the overall, I think this is really nice if you want something a little more traditional. That's not a Stratocaster, doesn't have single coils. I see that volume knob is nice and out of the way. I think this would be a really nice guitar to get your hands on if you're into that kind of thing. All right, I think the overall Schecter lineup this year, I think it's pretty nice. I don't think it's anything ridiculously overpriced. I don't know what the most expensive one's on here. I haven't seen anything wildly expensive here and new. I mean, they're not cheap. Most of them are, a lot of them are in the $1,500 range. But still some nice, very Schecter-like guitars, if that makes any sense. They're not deviating from what they normally do, like the Ibanez Headless, for example. But they're taking what they have and adding to it. It looks like they've got some new artists. I don't know how long Aaron Marshall's been there. Aaron Marshall's been with everybody. But with John Brown, I did not know that. I saw a clip of him playing and saw that he had a different guitar. I'm like, what is that? Well, it turns out it's a Schecter. I found out tonight. So that's cool. And I think that it's good to have some of these signature models from a company like Schecter, where it's not going to cost you, at least $5,000 in your arm or some other extremity on your body, to acquire it. So that's really cool for the signatures and whatnot. Put down below what your favorite model is and stuff. If you do want to click the like button, the subscribe button, and notification bell, that'd be totally cool. And yeah, that's all for this video. I think it went pretty good. You have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time.